If you're looking to improve your aim, then make sure to check out Control Freak and use the code OGXRAYZ to get 10% off all the products. Link in the description below. Yo guys, what's up? It's XRAYZ. Welcome back to another Black Ops 4 video. So today I actually wanted to show you guys some of the simpler skins that you can make, or simpler camos that you can make in the Paintjobs feature here for Black Ops 4. And it's actually kind of easy because of the sticker system that they implemented within Black Ops 4. So literally all it does is you put stickers down and you can overlay some colors on top or gradient layers on top, lower the opacity on them, and essentially change the color of stickers. And these are already really sick pre-made designs. So I want to give a huge shout out to Simbra, who was actually someone that I was looking at. I was looking at his submissions for my OG's top 5 paint jobs, and he had a video showing off some also sticker based camos that I really like. Now personally, I have also worked with stickers as my base, or as honestly the complete design of my weapons, and I'll show you guys some of these, but I'm gonna back out of this one. I'm just gonna go ahead and discard it. But for instance, I've done some like these, you know, where it's just literally stickers overlaid on top of each other going right to left, and it looks really cool. I like the colors, and you can even go as far as to just kind of put a nice big square right on top, and then make it like a certain color. So say you want to change the opacity or the hue of it to something else, you can do that. You can change the color on it, maybe make it like I don't know, like a greenish color or yellowish, or maybe an orange one, and then you can just kind of lower the opacity all the way down to like around 60 or whatever. So if you wanted to change it a little more or maybe a little bit less, you can do it, and it'll also look pretty nice. So it's a pretty easy concept. Like I said, I really like this. You start off with one sticker, then you just keep putting layers below it, keep going all the way down until you're all the way to the bottom and have completely covered up your weapon. And again, you can just leave it like that. If you want to leave it as just the colors you have there, if you just want to delete it and just keep the skins you have there, you can. If you want to change it and just make it like a different color on top, and then you can do like a nice little square on top, change the color out, you can do that as well. So it's a pretty cool, easy little way to make yourself custom skins and stuff. And I always do this whenever I'm grinding for a certain weapon, especially right now because I am going for dark matter. If I'm going through a weapon and it's a weapon I hardly ever use, I like having some kind of camo on it, and paint jobs are easily the best thing to do. So I always like to do that. I like to mess around, change the colors a bit. So even you could even go honestly like a gradient as well if you wanted. You could do like a green one that goes to maybe like a nice little yellow or whatever. Maybe change this green a little bit to like a lighter green, like that. Maybe the yellow one can go a little bit more yellow, so like one down here, and then you can save it and then lower the opacity. So you can do that, just kind of change up the way that your stickers look. So you can, you know, change the opacity to whatever amount you want, really make it stand out, or you can really cover it up, almost kind of get it to like a blurred design, and then it looks pretty cool. So again, this is just like something you guys can do if you want to change up the way that you have your colors and stuff like that. So personally, this is kind of like a really cool, easy thing to do, and you're able to just kind of play around with it. You can use, you know, really cool designs, or you can change it up and you know, do, you know, something absolutely crazy, and you know, it'll look nice, you know, overlay it on top. Even just like a simple gradient color like this makes your camos look so sick. And you can even, if we back out of here, and you can even lower the opacity on here, kind of have it on top of your stickers if you want, and then you can see the difference here. Or you can even kind of like move it all the way down and make it your base to start with, and then have your other designs right on top. But you know, again, like I was saying, super easy way for you guys to change up your camos. You can use stickers if you want designs, or gradients are also a really awesome, easy thing to do, to just kind of make it so if you can do honestly one camo that's just literally a gradient going across. That looks really nice. So I just kind of wanted to show you guys something really cool, something easy that you guys can do. Let's go ahead and go into another one and show you guys a few other ones that I saw from Simbra, because he honestly has gotten really creative with the stickers, and I really want to show you guys some of these that are super easy to make. So I want to show you guys a concept and easy stuff that you guys can do. So I'm going to go ahead and make that just like a layer like that. Just in the future, if I want to change it up, I can. And we'll go ahead and finish up, and we'll save changes. Now here's another really simple one. You want to use the burger sticker, which is one that you unlock really like early on, I would say, in the life cycle of your battle pass, which is the free feature that you can you can get. And all you have to do literally is just stretch out my boy like this, rotate him a little bit even if you want, maybe even just like stretch him a bit, lift it up a little bit, and then look at that design. Already that looks really, really, really cool. So you drop that down, you go over, do that same thing I was telling you about where you just kind of make a nice little square design all the way on top, maybe move it a little bit so it's a little more middle of the design. Change the color out. You can do like a greenish color if you want. I personally kind of like this evergreen color, and we'll turn it down. We'll turn it down all the way to around 60, and then you'll see the difference. You can see the difference, or you can change the color again. So you can kind of change it to whatever you want it to be. So if you want it to be more of a bluish color, you can. So I'll do like a nice little blue color here. It's still at 60, or you can turn it, since it's a little bit brighter, you can turn it down a little bit more. So it's pretty cool. I really like how easy it is to do this, because you're literally just changing the way that the skin looks, or I should say that the paint job looks. So it's really easy. You can change it. You can see what it's going to look like. Even like a nice little purple theme you can do. This actually looks really, really nice. And then you could, you know, if you're done with it, you can leave it there. You can go back to this guy. You know, if you want to stretch it out, do something different, you can. If you want to kind of turn it down a little bit to get a little more of the design back there, you can. And look at that. That looks absolutely amazing. So I really like this. So this is another custom paint job. You know, this is one that I saw from Simbra. We'll just call this one Burger. Or not Burger. Not Bruh. What the heck is that? Burger. If it'll show up. And we'll save that guy down. And boom. So that's another really simple, easy, clean design that you can make. There's a few other ones that I was seeing. So honestly, you can just go into any one of these like camos or stickers, that is what they're really called, and you can really, really change it up. Like even if you just wanted to, like, say you wanted to use this guy right here, you can overlap him, even though it feels like he's like super freaking bright right now. You can overlap this guy, and you can just play around with it. I think the more important thing to do is to just kind of have fun with it. Sometimes even just making these super, super big, you know, yields like a really cool design. Like even like this guy, if we rotate this guy a little more, if I'll turn my hair trigger, flip it over, maybe even like rotate it a little more like that, that's a nice little clean design. And then you can honestly like grab one more of these, go over to your sticker set, rotate him, maybe get a little bit more of like the drips going over here, so like a little bit of that, maybe cover up a little bit of that that little white bit of sticker there, maybe rotate it a little more, flip it over, stretch it out, stretch, and you've got a nice little kind of bluish design. You can even overlap now on top of here, like I was saying. Just kind of go to my boy the square, our favorite feature. Turn down the opacity to 60 while we're at it, and almost all the way through, and then we'll change the color. You can change it to anything you want, so you can even go like a pinkish color, like even let's go with, I don't want to change it up. What about, ooh, this looks kind of nice. So you can even change it to like a reddish color. And then these are all very, very, very simple designs you can do because of the sticker system that they added. So I'm really happy Trek actually added these guys to the game, because it completely changes the way that you can make paint jobs. You can use parts of stickers to, you know, focus on something else. Say you want like a more greenish color. Say you even want to go gradient. You can even go gradient if you want. Do like a bluish kind of color towards the end. Do like a nice little green or red towards the beginning here. Let's see. We'll do like a, let's do that. I think it's the same color as last time, actually, now that I think about it. Turn it down, and now you've got like a nice little design going on here. So it's all very simple to do. It's very easy stuff, and you can make some very, very nice designs with simply that, just the stickers themselves. So I wanted to make a video to show you guys this, because I feel like there's a lot of us who maybe feel like it's very intimidating to work with the paint jobs in the paint jobs, because it's a lot. You can do a lot, but it's really not that hard. Like you can even go with this pumpkin, which is another design I saw from Simbra. You could do this, stretch him out, stretch his little mouth out like that, stretch it out, make it a little bigger, put it on top. Literally, that's it. And then you can again go back to that nice square, baby, stretch that sucker out, maybe even just kind of go long instead of making it go wide. Or I should say go wide instead of making it go like perfectly uniform. Go to it, change up the color. You know, you can also go with just a plain color, or you can go with, you know, we'll just change it to that. And we'll, let's see, we'll do another color here, maybe like a, let's see, what about, ooh, that looks nice. That looks really nice. And then we'll turn this style a little bit further this way, so you have a little more blue, then you have pink. And again, you can play around with this, change it up. It doesn't have to look like mine does. So that's a nice little kind of design there. And then we'll just turn down the opacity. We'll just turn it down to whatever you feel good at. So even like if you wanted to, you could change it to a nice little kind of blurry kind of look to it. You can remove it, you can see what it looks like. This one feels like there's a little bit too much like white right in the middle, which I'm not really liking. So we're gonna change that up. We're gonna change it up. We're gonna go to a straight color, and we'll just go to like, I don't know, like this blue. And it's like at 60, maybe turn it down a little more. And you could even go as far as like say you wanted multiple colors, or say you wanted it to just split right down the middle. You can. So like you can, you know, you can rotate this and do like multiple different colors. And you know, you can play around with this and change it to the way that you want. You know, if you want something that's a little bit different, you can change up the colors. You know, you can do like a green one. I don't know. I'm just kind of doing all of this live as I go. So we'll just grab that guy, plop it on there, move it all the way to the bottom until it is done overlapping. If it'll go, which I don't think it is. There we go. And then we'll change that color too. So if I want to go, you know, different color here, I can go red, I can go purple. Let's go purple. So now you have kind of like a background design going, you know, and you can even turn this down. So let's just turn this one down to like 60. We'll go to this one and we'll turn it down to like, I don't know, let's just go a little lower. Let's go to 40. Let's just go to 40. And then go to this one. Turn that one down to 40 as well. And look at that. So now you have kind of like this multicolored one, and you can change it up to whatever you want. So you can just leave it at 60. You go to this one, you can change it up to whatever you want as well. Maybe bump it up to a little more, you know, kind of do it there. And you have easy, simple, clean design. So here's another one that just kind of uses the burger, or I should say the pumpkin in back, which you can play around with. If you want to make it skinnier, you can. If you want to stretch it out a little more, you can. If you want to rotate it, you can. You kind of play around with this to whatever kind of design that you want. And this one too, you could go in there, and if you want to remove some of the opacity on there, you can. You know, it's a very simple thing to do. So I really, really like this. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't think you can remove the opacity of stickers. Treyarch, maybe change that up. But yeah, so there you guys go. There's another kind of weird custom paint job. You can, you know, change it up to whatever you want. I really like this burger one. We got some really simple ones with the cone, and then you also got the pumpkin. And again, these are all very nice things that you can work with. So if I go into a custom game, in case you guys want to see, well, you know, they look like they're nice in there, but what do they look like in game? Then we'll go over here, and I'll show you guys what they look like. So we'll go... Let's see, we'll go ahead and create a class here. We'll go over here. We'll choose our Spitfire, if it'll remove that. So we'll go over to our Spitfire, some machine gun, Spitfire. We'll go ahead and put that new design we did on here. We did the cone one, so we'll slap that guy on. We'll create another class. This one, we'll remove this guy, and we'll put, again, the Spitfire. And I'm only using the Spitfire as a base. You can use any other weapon you want. So just kind of play around with it. If you find another weapon that you really, really liked and you want to change it to that one. There's some weapons that are not that great, honestly, that like the Paintjob space is terrible. Absolutely terrible. So, you know, kind of like the, let's see, which one am I thinking? The Cordite, terrible surface area. So, you know, try, you can do what you can. Do what you can with the resources they give you. And I'll toss one up for just like the little stickers that I did overlap on top. So now if we go into the game, you guys can see what they look like in game. Alright, so here's the first one. This is that ice cream cone one. It looks kind of nice. You guys will see it's got kind of like a nice little hazy look to it. So here's the first one. Again, you can just play around with these, make them look kind of nice, change them up. So that's the first one. Alright, so here's the next one. This is the burger one. This one also looks just really, really, really nice. It's got like a nice purple hue to it. And again, you can change the colors to whatever you guys want it to be. So we've got some really, really, really nice designs going on. So this is the burger one. Alright, here we go. This is kind of like that burger with multiple colors overlapped. Kind of reminds me of like, I don't know why, I'm thinking Mario, but this looks really cool too. I like the purple, I like the blue, I like the green. So This is just kind of, again, using the base pumpkin design for the bottom of it, and then overlapping some colors on top. So, I don't know. I really like the way this one came out, too. So, this is a nice little change up to it. Go ahead and see what it looks like when you reload. So, like, you know, pretend like you're playing la 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 la. You just saw someone. It just looks nice. It looks really, really, really nice. And then the last one we'll do is going to be that kind of sticker design, which is just a very simple design as well. So here's the final one. I really like doing this if I'm in a hurry and I'm just trying to get a paint job going for a new weapon that I'm going for dark matter for, and it's literally just overlapping stickers one on top of the other. I really, really love it, man. I love how simple it is. And you guys will see it looks clean. It fills up the whole little gun, and it makes it look just really, really nice. Multiple colors, super easy. All I did was overlap them. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I want to do a video just showing you guys how to do these very simple, clean designs. Most of them are very few layers as well, that you just do literally a base layer and then another layer to change up the color. So it's very, very simple. Let me know what you guys think about them down in the comment sections below. Hopefully this video helped you guys out, and hopefully you guys found this as informative and helpful. If you did, do me a huge favor and drop a like on the video, guys. It's super, super appreciated, incredibly helpful. And if you're new to the channel, if you want to see even more videos like these, I'm going to have a ton more Call of Duty Black Ops 4 news, info, rumors, leaks, and more coming. So make sure you guys are subscribed and have those notifications on so you don't miss a single upload. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have an awesome day. Go ahead and give me a follow on Twitter at OGXRAYZ if you guys want to talk or anything. And last but not least, if you guys want to support the channel directly, you guys can do so by checking out my channel memberships. You get access to early content, exclusive videos, and special badges that show up in all of my live streams and the comment sections of all my videos. So go ahead and check those out if you guys want to. I'll see you guys next time. Have an awesome day. I'm out. Peace.